4 weeks had passed since the fall of Rhine. But while the Buckram armies took the Archaeopolis, the fierce resistance of the Holy Knight Lancelot and his men took a heavy toll on the attackers, and the Buckram were forced to halt their advance. Meanwhile, Duke Ronway's forces were occupied dealing with the supporters of Bolbatos who had declared against the Wallister. The Duke knew that something had to be done if the tide of battle was to be turned. To that end, the Duke assembled a great host at Almorica Castle to stand against the Buckram threat, while at the same time secretly dispatching an envoy to treat with the Dark Knights and delay them taking the field. Having denied the Duke, Denham went into hiding, waiting for the right time to strike at his former lord. Outraged at such betrayal, the Duke named Denham a traitor. He placed a bounty on his head and tasked Sir Leonard to hunt him down and kill him. Now, fearing for his life, Denham made ready to leave Port Ashton.
What am I to do with you, Barbus, huh? One cannot deny your insubordination. To act without leave of the High Champion is strictly forbidden, whatever the circumstance. Time and again you were ordered to return, and each time you've ignored your orders. Only now do you deign to grace these halls. I am galled.
Galling, yes. The obstinate lout. Go on. Beg forgiveness.
You talk too much, Martin, and I have an ill temper.
What was I to do? Deny the Regent? Impossible.
We do not answer to Branton! Speak true. You learned that the Zenobian knights were in Rhime and sought to do battle. Is it not so?
Enough, Balsaphon. What's done is done.
Welcome back, Lord Commander. Ah, I see Ozma and Oz accompany you.
What word of the Wallister?
On that matter, we have a messenger here from the Duke.
Well, let's hear him then.
The Resistance messenger may enter.
Such a grave assemblage of knights, with the blood on their armor to prove it.
Insolence!
Breathe easy, old man. You'll suffer a bout of the yellow bile. Besides, it is we who have been wronged here. Oath-breaking is a foul business.
So, the Duke is piqued. What would you have us do?
Don't worry. I won't ask you to go prostrating yourselves in apology. We would know the lie of your hearts, that's all.
What if I told you our hearts yearn to see Almorica in flames?
Then I'd shed a tear for the people whom I would expect to suffer in the conflict to follow. As I would expect you to lose the favor of every lord who ever sat a throne, in this land or beyond.
Lancelot, I will not suffer any more insults from this churl in our hall!
We maintain our position of neutrality, as before.
Were the Dark Knights that led the van at Rhine equally neutral?
Well, we're not infallible. There are always those who will act imprudently.
The Duke demands proof.
What kind of proof?
I'm glad you asked.
You are mistaken, sister. I do not do this to abet the Duke.
Oh? Who better to profit from the ousting of the Hierophant's men from Corytonai?
Will you two stop this ceaseless bickering? My head rings like a church bell. Oh, your look, Cashua, could singe the scales off a dragon.
So, you'll have your way or none at all, just like a child.
Me? A child? The days I have spent in the field fighting for the Wallister, only to realize it was not my clan for whom I fought. This clash between Wallister and Gulgastani is no more than a power struggle between Balbatos and the Duke, while we who serve suffer. It's not about who sits on the throne, it's about the pain all around us, sister. That's why I fight. Do you ever consider your countrymen at all? Or are you too consumed with your own travails to care?
I would ask the same of you. You've never considered me, not once.
Wait, sister!
Let her go. She has no ear for you right now.
You can't hide forever, Denham!
Oh, your reputation precedes you. A jest! 'Twas a jest! Hold on now! Wait for me!
There you are, Denham. I was beginning to think you'd gone to ground a corpse. My thanks for holding on to the head of yours till I could come claim it. come to the front, had their hands full with you lot.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Denham of Goliath, fancy meeting you here. I thought you fled across the waves for sure, headhunters baying at your heels. The wheel turns for me today. Your head will make a fine trophy, vice be damned. at a traitor's hands, then die a traitor myself.
The Duke outpaces haste itself. Sir Hector and his men are not returned, eh? Send word to the Lord Commander. Tell him to rally what troops he can. I will avenge my lord for Balbatos!
Hear me. We are not a...
What of it? You harbour no more love for us than me. We defend Galgastani honor to the last!
If you'll not listen to reason, perhaps your men will. You are defeated, routed by the Duke's armies, and yet you persist. Do you not see that this struggle leads nowhere? Or would you carry on the good Hierophant's work and rid the Isles of the Wallister?
You have us exact! We will fight until the seas run red with Wallister blood!
Do you all share her bloodlust? If we cross swords this day, the conflict will not end here. Those same swords will be taken up by your children and ours. Is that what you want? To me, it sounds a grievous error.
appeal to the mind, but it is our hearts that move us. Wallister are less than filth, night soil to be cast in the gutter. We must rid the Isles of your kind if there is ever to be peace.
Once you've killed the last of us, who next? The Bakram? Who will follow them? When the last of your enemies has fallen, what will stop you turning against each other? Your disparate religions, customs, beliefs, fertile soil for dissent. You are the problem here.
I will not be lectured by this lowly creature.
The Galgastani are not my enemy, nor is any clan. It is people like you. With clever tales, you pit neighbor against neighbor. And for what? Power? You poison Valeria and all within her.
Denham of Goliath, you will answer for Gildora's death. Clever ploy, feigning to be at odds with the Duke. A deception worthy of Balmamusa.
I am not the Duke's man. It shames me to think I ever was. Men like you and the Duke think only of your own reward. Do not cast me among you.
How many have you slain to slake your own thirst, eh? There is blood enough on all our hands, boy.
And soon it will be your blood.
price.
Zeb! Zabos has fled to Brigantis, then?
No doubt about it, my lord.
I have heard the castle stands empty. Its lord lost to the war.
In truth, no, my lord. As Coritonai sat invested, another force was to lay siege to Brigantis. The attack at Coritonai was only a feint to lure out the Duke's armies. The resistance would march unwitting into a trap. Then the greater force at Brigantis falls upon them to deliver the coup de grace. Your arrival, however, has left the plan in tatters.
Why tell me all this?
Unlike Zabos, I know when to bend the knee. And there's more.
Go on.
There are others in Brigantis Castle. Men and women who spoke against Balbatos and sought shelter. Zabos means to use them as hostages. The Resistance's lack of concern for Galgastani hostages makes little difference to him. He will dress the ramparts with their corpses before the castle falls. An example to those who would cross him.
The man's mad.
A foul business, my lord. I wanted no part of it.
I thank you for your candor. I will leave for Brigantis at once.
You've a noble heart, my lord. There's more to nobility than blood, my lord.
Sister, wait!
What does the great hero need of me?
Please, don't. You're still upset, aren't you?
If you have no urgent need, I'll be on my way.
Then you will return to Goliath?
I shall. Fight on as it please you. I don't give a fig for your war.
So you do move against Brigantis, Denim of Goliath?
Denim, you say? Then we are betrayed. Cursed sister.
Nothing I can't handle, Cressida. Go now. Inform Master Nybeth of our visitor.
What? And leave you here alone, Mother? You must permit me to stay, I beg you!
Do not worry yourself over me. Master Nybeth's artifact will serve you, should it come to that. Now get you gone.
Have care, Mother.
Denizens of the Abyss, from the ink of blackest night, I summon you. Darkness to me! The blood of my dearest daughter, Moldova, stains your hands. Blood calls for blood. Forgive me, Cressida. I go to walk with Moldova once more.
Thought I'd see you before long, Butcher of Goliath. The Hierophant will smile upon your corpse in the beyond.
Those archers up there trouble me. We'll need to deal with them before making our approach.
Barbatos. Glory to Galgastan. Glory.
Why leave, Master Nibith? Where have we to go? Let us see this through to its end, our end, if need be. What is our purpose, if not this?
How little you yet understand. We are not here to fight the Wallister. With Hierophant Balbatos gone and the young Lord of Corytonai in their hands, the kingdom will never again rise. It falls to us to make the most of the situation and complete our research. That is our purpose.
Then let me ask you, as daughter to father, do you not want vengeance for mother and sister? The very man who assaults this castle is their murderer. Forsaking your country is one thing, forsaking kin another. I will not. I cannot.
As stubborn as your sister.
Master Nibeth, why are you yet within? The time for flight is now.
Commander Ronsenbach, it is to my shame you had to witness this.
There is no shame in a daughter so devoted to her people. But Cressida, you must leave here at once with your father.
What? How could you ask this of me? I am full ready to die here by your side, Commander.
Then you're a fool. The lives of me and my men are payment enough today.
No!
His Eminence saw in Master Nibeth's inquiries a light for Galgistan's future. If there's any hope he can claim that prize, the greatest prize, well, then we must devote ourselves to seeing that he complete his work. I do not deny the wrath directed at us by those outside our walls, but you need not bear the burden for that. Complete your research. Prove us worthy of such a boon. Bring joy to Galgistan. Your place is by your father's side, Cressida, for Hector's sake, as well as ours.
But, Commander...
Please, Master Nibeth, go now. Your research shall be our legacy.
I shall consider it my duty above all others.
Godspeed, Cressida. One day, you will tell your own child of the glory and the fall of the great kingdom of Galgistan.
The chariot guide you, Commander.
I was starting to wonder if you'd ever arrive, Denham.
It's over, Zabos. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Show some respect when you speak to a High Commander, boy. Defeated or not, if we're going to hell, you're coming with us. You think to replace the Duke? Become the savior of your people? A fine irony. That...
We owe you our lives. I suppose thanks are in order. But that begs the question, why? I can't recall the last time a Wallister went out of his way for us. And story was, you were the one behind the massacre at Balmamusa.
I was there, but I had no part in it. I made up my mind to leave the Resistance the moment I learned of their plans for Balmamusa. The Duke repaid me by blaming me for the massacre and placing a price on my head.
Oh.
I knew then who my true foe was. The age-old struggle between Wallister and Galgastani is a lie. Men like the Hierophant and the Duke pit us against each other in their own struggle for power. It is they who deserve our wrath, not you and I.
And as you rise to become a leader of men, tell me, do you never worry that you become the tyrant you replace? What will you do then?
Should it come to that, I am prepared to forfeit my life.
That's youth talking. Still, you seem to believe what you say. That's good enough for me.
I hope to prove your trust well placed.
Dark news, Denham. Coritanai has fallen to the Duke.
So, the Resistance has come. I never set out to destroy them. Now here we are. If it means defeating the Duke, if it means bringing peace to Valeria, I fight them only too gladly.
There he is! After him!
They move like the wind.
That man, whoever he is in trouble.
Denim of Goliath! Our mysterious swordsman has flushed out rare game. The wheel turns for us!
This way! We can help you!
And you are?
My name is Denim Pavel. I fight for this land's future.
Young for a knight, Captain. No matter. I'll take what help is offered.
Another stripling who betrayed the Resistance! All that talk of heroes go to your head, did it? The Duke favored you above all others, but like any mongrel, you were quick to bite the hand that feeds.
I fought not for the glory of a single man. I fought to bring peace to my people, to Valeria. It is the Duke who betrayed our struggle.
Listen to him crow! Steady hands, lads! We face a foe more foul than the Hierophant himself! Failed by a traitor. Forgive me, my Duke.
Thank you for aiding me. You're the one they call the hero of Goliath, yes?
I'd rather you address me by my name, Denim Pavel.
Of course, forgive me. I am Hoberim Vandam. I owe you my life. I'll not forget it.
What errand brings you to such a place as this?
I heard you were bringing the fight to the Dark Knights. I thought to lend you my sword.
You've some score to settle with the Dark Knights?
Aye, you might say that. What if I told you it was they who stole the light from me? I may not be able to see, but my sword is truer than most. Let me join your struggle.
You would be a welcome addition.
You've my thanks then, and my sword.
I am told Tartaros has accepted our proposal.
He has. We're to meet at the cathedral in Rhyme at a time of our choosing. He even agreed to limit our escorts to 3 men apiece.
You've served me well in this vice. I could ask for no finer envoy.
We are one step nearer to vanquishing the Bakram.
All well and good, Your Grace. But can the Dark Knights be trusted?
I should have your tongue out for that. You dare question me.
You squabble like children. Your concern, however well meant, is uncalled for. The Dark Knights will honor their agreement. They know full well the Bakram cannot stand against us with the Galgastani gone. An alliance serves their interest as much as ours.
If the Commons learn of this pact with the Dark Knights, it will not go well for us.
We need only maintain the deception until Branton falls. His claim to power rests on the young heir to House Eltenny. Without the boy, Branton is nothing. Stripping him of the regency will be simple enough. With his power lost, his flock will soon scatter. Once we have restored peace to the Isles, the Dark Knights will have no choice but to return to Lodis. I know you've only just returned, but I'm afraid there's no time to rest. We must inform Tartaros of the time of the meeting. Fetch me quill and parchment.
Leonard!
It's been a long time, Denim. Tell me, do you still cling to hope? Or has despair taken its place? Even now, there is a place for you in the Resistance, you know. You defeated High Commander Zabos. With such a fine trophy as that, none would gainsay your return.
That's not why I fought Sir Zabos. You of all people should know who started this war. There's no place in the Resistance for me, or you for that matter.
A vast gulf spreads between what is and what might be. Someone must span this divide.
And you're the man to do it? Is that what you want?
The wheel has turned. Our fate was decided the moment you stood before me. You crave the light, but I am content to dwell in the dark and drink deep of blood. Draw your sword. We decide this now. Just you and I.
If you wish to die by my sword, so be it.
On guard!
I never wanted this, Leonor.
Nor did I, Denham. But it is a fitting end all the same. However close, however alike, we were never meant to tread the same path. It is not our cause that separates us, but our means. Only one of us can see this through to the end. Only one.
Then I have no choice. Damn the wheel. Damn the world!
Steady, Denham. You cannot afford to think of me as any more than the foe I am. As I think of you. If it meant the future of our people, I would kill you 1,000 times. You've grown strong, Denham. And you were right.
Leonor!
Denham, listen to me. The Duke meets with the Dark Knights at Rhyme. He hopes to forge a new pact.
What?
But it's A devil's bargain he strikes after the Buckram fall. The Duke has no intention of driving out the Dark Knights. He will bend his knee to Lodus, and Valeria will be his reward. The Duke's gone mad with power.
Be still, Leonor.
Please, Denham, go to Rhyme. You must stop the Duke. In you, I still see hope.
Leonor!
Arisa, my love.
All roads to Rhyme lead through Almorica. All roads, perhaps. But what if you were to hire a ship in Ashton? The sea is much too dangerous. The Duke has bolstered patrols as a precaution against partisans and what remains of Balbatos's men. A ship would draw notice, yes, and the war has left no shortage of pirates. There is, however, an alternative. What alternative? The Burnham Massif is all that stands between Coridani and Rhyme. Cross the Massif? Are you joking? I know of no pass through the mountains. There is an obscure trail the caravans have used to reach Rhyme since the onset of the war. No easy journey, I admit, but I see no other way. If it will allow us to approach Rhyme without raising the suspicions of the Buckram or the Duke, it's perfect. Not entirely perfect. You see, it is more than crags and cliffs that make the journey perilous. The trail is a favorite of fell beasts, demons, and worse. Well, when you put it that way, what are we waiting for?
I remember you, boy. The wheel has brought us back together, has it? Now there's a stroke of luck. Murder! Ogre! To me! You're well acquainted with Bird-Eye Ogre, but I've been brewing something special for just such an occasion. Banga! Zanga! To battle! I may be a headhunter, but that don't mean old Gamp is ungrateful for all his eminence did for him. It's time you paid for what you've done to Galgastan! You'll pay dear for this, Sanga. My heart ain't so gentle as yours. Peace and blood! The day is theirs! Next we meet will be the last! I won't forget what it was you done here!
Denham, I am alone without you.
No, you have always been alone.
Who's there? Lancelot Tartaros, what are you doing here?
Your mother left this world upon your birth. And your father followed her only a few months before the war broke out. Your blood begins and ends with you, Kashua. You are alone. Truly.
What are you talking about? I have a brother. Surely you've not forgotten Denham.
I gather you realized the Abuna was not your father. Yet you assumed that your brother shared your orphaned lineage. You assumed wrongly.
Then who am I? Who do you say I am?
Visalia. Your true name is Visalia Oberith.
Visalia Oberith? That's not possible.
You are cautious. Good. House Oberith gave Valeria her king. You are his daughter. But it was not Queen Venota who bore you into this world. One of her handmaidens, a girl named Manaflora, caught the king's eye. But even as you quickened in the womb, the queen carried the unborn prince. Wanting no rival for her son, she expelled your mother from the castle before you were born. Manaflora died, giving birth to you.
Who would believe such a tale?
It was the Buckram regent, Branton Morn, who took you in. He left you in the care of his brother, Abuna Prancet. But were it not for you and your secret, a man such as Branton would never have risen so high or so swift.
Nonsense and lies!
But there is proof. Your necklace. It bears an inscription written in the old tongue. One with your religious training should have no trouble reading it. Le bon Vesalia Sanfon, d'Estonia Lera Funan. To my daughter Versalia, eternal beloved. A gift from King Dogalawa to celebrate your birth. The Queen made it appear as though you and your mother had been killed. He went to his grave full expecting to meet you in the beyond. You must have read the inscription. Nurtured doubts about your origins.
What do you want from me?
For you to return with us to Heim. There, Abuna Prancet can answer any other questions you may have. This way, Princess Kashua.
Getting into Rye might have been the easy part. Where could the Duke be hiding?
Quickly! Quickly now!
If they found me... What could Vice be doing with those Bakram soldiers?
Who put you to this? Answer me!
What farce? They're here under your orders! You've conspired against me, Tartaros!
I know nothing of this. I swear it!
Vice, thank the Father!
Your Grace, to me!
What treachery is this? Vice! No.
Who holds the power now, Your Grace? You're next, Lancelot.
Ambition has poisoned you. It will be your downfall.
Look around you. I've already won. Kill him. What's that?
What's the meaning of this? Out of our way!
You are guests in our land, foreigner, and as such you will stand down.
Whose black coin fills your purse, eh? Surely not Branton's.
Your own lack of restraint has brought this upon you. Now yield!
Words you'll regret, churl.
What? Where'd they come from?
Seems as though the Bakram have turned against the Dark Knights. Or rather, the Dark Knights played them false.
Hold!
Let them go. We'll deal with this lot first.
These Bakram are green to battle. Take out their leader, their ranks will crumble.
unfortunate to die at the hands of one so unworthy.
Now's our chance to find the Duke and the Dark Knight Lancelot, and then quit this place for good.
No! Spare me! Please! Mercy!
Whatever shall we do with you?
Please. This was Branton's idea. It was him put me to this. I have no quarrel with the Dark Knights. Mercy! I beg you!
Have you no honor whatsoever?
Whatever you wish, my honor is yours. I am at your command.
Then I command you to be silent.
I bear you no ill will. Truly, it was a demon, an ogre crept inside me.
I said silence! Mercy, was it? Very well. I grant you your life.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
But you are never to appear in my sight again.
Thank you. I won't. I swear it.
Away with you! My thanks to you both.
A horse arrived from Fidok a short while ago. Prancet is no longer under chain at Heim. Someone has taken him away.
What? Who did this?
The Liberation Front, it seems.
Now that we have the princess, Prancet is of no further use. Yet I'd rather not have him filling people's heads with hearsay. I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Find this party from the front and destroy them. I care not if Prancet should fall with them. All who know the truth must be dealt with, and swiftly.
On the honor of House Glacius, it will be done.
And what of Branton?
He's made his bed, let him lie in it. As for us, we practice patience. Soon we will find what we seek.
We put ourselves at your mercy. Our swords are yours, if you'll have them.
Those who refused surrender have already left the castle.
We are yours to command, my lord.
It was Selena's order that we surrender, should it come to that.
What's done is done. We must look forward now.
Regent Branton, Hierophant Balbatos, Duke Ronway. These are the men who set us against each other. They embroil Valeria in an unending war to satisfy their lust for power. How many innocents have suffered for their greed? When we still lived under the heel of the Galgastani, I swore I would never follow in their footsteps. And if I found myself marching down their path, I vowed to forfeit my life. Are you prepared to do the same?
Those of us who remain have long harbored doubts about the Duke's methods. I cannot say that we are all prepared to make such sacrifice. but we will follow your example as best we can.
They know you had no part in the misfortune at Balma Musa. Sir Leonard told us everything before he left for Coritini. He took with him those who would not listen or yet supported the Duke in spite of the truth.
I was to march for Balma Musa, but Sir Leonard commanded me to stay. He did the same for anyone he felt might balk at such an order. When the deed was done, he told us he meant to bear the blame, and that you were to carry on in his stead.
Leonard said this.
Accept us among you. On our lives, I swear you will never have cause to regret it.
Very well. This day hence, we fight as one.
Canopus. And Denham too. I'm glad to see you both well.
And you, Sir Mirden. Sir Gildas?
How is he? The Starseer remains lost in the mists of sleep, but he draws breath and is whole of body.
That is well, then. And Lancelot, has he not returned?
I have not seen him since the night of the Buckram attack. They held us at a camp outside Rhyme. We would be there still, if not for you. What is next for you? An assault on Fidok, I suppose?
That's the plan. A rift grows between Branton and the Dark Knights. While they contend with one another, we stand a good chance of taking the castle.
As it happens, we have a score of our own to settle. Room in your party for 2 more?
Good. Let us ride. Sir Denham, word from our shadows in the Buckram army. The Dark Knights have dispatched a lone company from Fidok. They travel by stealth for Bode.
Bode, of all places?
The Liberation Front. But why would the Dark Knights move against them now?
Whatever the reason, no good will come of it. Best have a look for ourselves.
Let's move.
Our work is done, Oz. We withdraw.
What about the Abuna?
They led him away just now. Quiet as a church mouse.
I have that effect on people, don't I?
So it would seem. Come, we've tarried long enough.
We must remove any trace we were here. You, put the torch to this place. While you're at it, make certain we left no survivors.
Down there!
Damn! Too late.
I've drunk my fill of these Wallister dregs. A Dark Knight's work is never done. think you've won, boy?
And yet it's you who runs. All talk, are you?
I much prefer inflicting pain over receiving it. And now we part.
Great Father, what have they done? Saria! Are you all right?
I'm fine. What of the others?
Why did they do this?
We freed the Abuna from Haim. Brought him here.
What Abuna?
Your father, Abuna Pranset.
My father lives. Where is he?
I know not. If his body isn't among the dead, they must have taken him with them.
Why would the Dark Knights go to such lengths to recapture a single man?
They seek a woman named Manaflora. There is but one man who knows her whereabouts.
My father?
Only, I think they might already have found her.
What do you mean?
It's complicated.
Another time, then. We had best away before they return.
You're right. Of course. Saria, you should come with us.
I'm not sure that's wise.
We are not the resistance you knew, Saria. The Duke's ways are not our ways. Join us. Together, we can end this war.
Too many died today that I should let it end like this. I shall take you at your word.
Good. Now, let's be off.